Merry New Year's. If you're seeing this, it means I didn't listen to myself. If you're seeing this, it means that I have an extreme headache. I'm bedridden, and I probably haven't had sleep in 2 or 3 days. Made a couple videos in advance just in case I really screw up the new year. And like I said, if you're seeing this early, it means I screwed up in a major way, and I am permanently in bed. It means I messed up. It means I got too many drinks. It means I got too crazy. It means I got a little too wild. It means I hung out with some people I wasn't supposed to, and got molested. Future me, if you're watching this, you a hoe. We got the new year 2018 starting, and I feel like since I did one of these last year, my most anticipated albums of 2017, it's only right that I hit you with one more list for 2018, my most anticipated albums. I don't really know what to make of 2018 or how it's gonna be musically. I'm hoping that it's just as good as 2017 was, because we did have a lot of music in 2017 that was awesome. It was a really underrated year, but there was a lot of great music that was coming out. And I'm hoping the year 2018, with people like Kanye and Earl Sweatshirt that have been kind of teasing music releases for the past year and a half, this is gonna be the year when they finally drop something. So the first person I've got on this list for most anticipated album of 2017, I'm still there, that's why this is so hard, it's 2018, is Denzel Curry's Tabboo album. I'm hoping Ronnie J is all over production for this album. I know Denzel Curry did an amazing job with Imperial. I really liked his 13 EP that came out in 2017. Very aggressive, very high energy, very fast paced, always keeps you on your toes, very energetic. I think I said energy already. Just overall a good time for Denzel Curry. Someone who can deliver the hype factor that I've always been looking for. Not really emo music, but more on the lines of I want to turn up, I want to get crazy in the club, and I want to punch everybody in the stomach, but I still want to hear a lyrical spiritual miracle at the same time. Denzel Curry has done that on countless tracks, especially on tracks on Imperial, like Gook, like UOT, Sick and Tired, especially. Sick and Tired is one of my favorite tracks of 2016. Release some music, please. Release this album. I saw him post on Twitter, U Season, which is Ultimate Season, I'm assuming, and his album was a part of the list that will be dropping. So hopefully we get his Tabboo album before April. The next album that I'm excited for is the Lil Pump Lil Yachty collab mixtape. Now this isn't excitement in a good way. I'm actually excited about how bad this album could be, because I haven't had anything to really like cringe at since Brain's EP, and I think a lot of people kind of underestimate what certain people are here for. A lot of people think that without the cancers in the world and without the horrible people making horrible music, that somehow all the problems in music are going to immediately go away, and that's, in my opinion, not the case. People want something to trash, people want something to go at. That's why if the Jake Pauls, if the Logan Pauls, if the Rice Gums of the YouTube community were to disappear, things would be a little bit more boring, Now, I don't like these people. I don't like the fact that they make music, but hey, if it's there and I have a temporary moment of weakness or hate in my heart, I kind of want to be able to express that to bad people, as opposed to, slowly delivering those negative emotions to the good people around me. So if that's what these people are going to exist for, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Rice Gum, or Lil Yachty, Lil Pump. So don't underestimate the power of a Lil Yachty, Lil Pump duo, because this can make for some amazing venting, and it can make us all really happy people in a very unintentional way. I don't want to go into hating it, but I expect trash, so when I get trash, I'm not going to be surprised, and I'm going to cringe the whole time. Next is BrockHampton with their Team Effort album. BrockHampton trolled us all in 2017 by saying that we were going to see them break up, essentially. I'm thinking that there's some deeper meaning. I'm thinking that, maybe they're just really going to split apart, do their own thing for a little bit, then come back together as a group when they're more popular. That's not the case at all. They said, nah, we were just trolling. We're coming out with a 4th album in 2018 called Team Effort. I'm really excited for it. With them pretty much molesting the rap game with their Saturation series in 2017, I really have no reason to doubt what these guys are capable of. I really want to see what they're capable of in 2018. I want to see if Team Effort is going to have a different sound entirely, or if we're going to stick with the same G-Funk, hype, kind of live your life music that we've been getting within the Saturations thus far. So I'm definitely excited for Team Effort. Fourth studio album, BrockHampton. Let's see what you're able to do in 2018. Drake. Yeah, I'm excited for a new Drake album. I'm always excited for new Drake music. I think people have in their mind that because I'm very critical of Drake, and Drake says some things that are questionable for a 31-year-old as far as being that emotionally immature, I still am excited about Drake music. I'm still excited about new Drake music, new Drake projects, new Drake songs. That doesn't mean I'm gonna like them all, because I don't expect to like them all, but I am excited to see what he's able to deliver and see if he's able to, you know, switch up from what he gave us on More Life, because More Life was the album or the playlist that really showed me that Drake is treating his music more like a business and less like being artistically motivated. Hope that he gives us something in 2018. He said that he was going to be dropping something this year, so we just have to wait and see. Next person is A$AP Rocky. Last couple albums from Rocky have been a little hit or miss for me. They haven't been crazy, but I've always appreciated Rocky for not only what he delivered to the rap game, but also what he delivered to the culture. I mean, he's always delivered this chill, laid-back, vibey mentality, dressed well, probably smells good, and he's been secretly popping up on albums throughout this entire year. We got No One Ever Really Dies, we got Jaden Smith's SiR project, we got Gucci Mane's Mr. Davis album, we got Vince Staples' Big Fish Theory, all very low-key features. I mean, on each of these projects, you barely even noticed that A$AP Rocky was there. Saving songs with Playboi Carti, saving songs on A$AP Mob's new tape that came out in September. I'm excited to see what he's able to bring, because you can't be around this much music and not be artistically motivated yourself. So he has a new album coming. I don't know what month, I don't know exactly what day, but we know one's coming. I'm ready for it. I'm waiting on it. Let's see what he's got. The next people on this list that I am excited slightly for a new project from is Rae Sremmurd. Trim Life 1, okay. Trim Life 2, sort of okay. I would like more contributions from Slim Jimmy, especially after what he was able to deliver on Mr. Davis, Gucci Mane's new album. I definitely thought that he dominated at least the first part of that song. So if he could appear a little bit more, I know Sway Lee is becoming a pretty good hook man, especially after his phenomenal performance on Unforgettable. I'm not doubting what Sway Lee is capable of at all, but I do want inclusions of Slim Jimmy within the music more now, because I feel like he's got a little bit more to contribute. I don't want the two to split off. I think they work well as a group. I think they work well as a duo, as a little mini collective. So I definitely want to see them make more music. I want to see them make more hit songs like Black Beatles. I want to see them have another moment, because they've been gone for a little bit and I want to see them back again. That's pretty much it. Migos with Culture 2. Migos is a group that, at least within the past year, have literally been everywhere in terms of rap music. Very well known, very requested. Even people who don't listen to rap or like rap music know who Migos are. Culture was a pretty decent project. I felt like it wasn't just throwing shit at a wall for the entire time. I felt like they had a calculated effort. I felt like they completed their task well. I thought they had a good amount of bangers. Some tracks explaining, you know, their come up, explaining where they're from. Obviously having tracks on here where they gotta flex. That's expected with a group like this. But I'm definitely excited to see what they got coming for Culture 2. Because if anybody, Migos has shifted the culture in an incredible way. The amount of hit music this group has had is ridiculous. Just go back in their catalog. Hannah Montana, Versace, even before that. They've been doing this for a minute. Next on this list is Schoolboy Q. He said that he was almost done with an album, what was it, May or June back in 2017. Haven't heard anything out of Q since. He's been roasting fans in his live show. Why don't you go ahead and drop that album, bro? I loved Blank Face. I thought it was a pretty good project, pretty good album. A lot on there that I actually enjoyed. I've got a theory for Blank Face and why it sounded the way it sounds, but you know, I don't know how deep Schoolboy Q was trying to go with any kind of concept, him being a huge fan of Lil Pump's new album. So not limiting his brain capabilities, I'm just saying I don't know where his head's at after that. I have a hard time trusting him now. SiR, is coming with a new project. TDE just announced that he's going to be dropping a project in January, I think it's January 19th this month. So I'm excited for that. SiR is a little bit more, I feel like he's like a male version of SZA in a way, and we haven't heard from him in a little bit. We're finally gonna get an album from him, so I'm excited for that. TDE is giving me more artists, more people to listen to. They haven't missed with their artist selection yet. I've enjoyed projects from all of their members so far, so I don't expect it to be any different with SiR. Next is Mask the Slump God. Beware the Book of Eli. Ski Mask is known for his crazy delivery, his crazy flows. I'm expecting something amazing. I'm expecting something very versatile. I'm expecting a lot of lyrical acrobatics. I'm expecting a lot of flow acrobatics. I'm expecting a lot of voice inflections, a lot of different vocal tones. I just like how Ski Mask plays with it. I like how he plays with the track, plays with the song, makes it creative. So hearing a full tape from him, like a full project, I know You Will Regret came out earlier in 2017, but I'm definitely excited for another one from Ski Mask. Travis Scott with Astroworld. I'm expecting a new Travis drop this year. Travis Scott has kind of been consistent in dropping projects year after year, with I believe Days Before Rodeo coming out in 14, Rodeo coming out in 15, and Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight coming out in 16. We didn't get any project from Travis with the exception of the collab tape he dropped with Quavo near the end of the year in 2017. So I'm expecting a solo album this year. If we don't get one, I'm not going to be terribly disappointed, but for all the teasing and all the amount of time he's been saying that he's been working on an album and how this is going this way and that's going that way, I'm expecting an album in 2018 sometime in the summer. I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped it right as spring was starting, but I'm expecting it somewhere around mid 2018. I'm expecting a new Kanye West album. We got a Kanye album back in 2016, The Life of Pablo. After doing my Kanye West best album ranking video and hearing all that Kanye has done to influence and shift the culture, I'm definitely excited for a new Kanye project, specifically his solo album and his collab project with Kid Cudi, a project where Kanye is going to be producing all of it, which I'm very excited for, and Kid Cudi is going to be crooning and singing and going crazy on it. So I'm excited to see what these two are capable of, what they're going to bring to the table. I definitely want to see Kid Cudi go off some more. I wasn't the biggest fan of Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. Thought it was an okay project, but I haven't really revisited it that often, so I'm definitely still a Man of the Moon guy, but let's think Man of the Moon produced by Kanye. I want an album from Nas. He said his album was done, or at least was on a track titled Nas Album Done, back on DJ Khaled's Major Key album that came out in 2016. Although we may not get one because of his recent publicized custody battle, I'm definitely still trying to see, you know, I'm itching for some new music, and Nas has had a run of okay albums. Okay, Nas had what I would consider two great albums and one legendary album. The legendary album being Illmatic, and the rest of them just been okay. What I would consider like 7s and 8s for Nas. Other honorable mentions include Earl Sweatshirt, who says that don't sleep on him because he's been working, and I'm assuming we're gonna get some new music from him in 2018. I want some new music, especially Bandana from Freddie Gibbs and Madlib this year. Freddie Gibbs kind of released an update on his whereabouts and his mental state back in April 2017 called You Only Live Twice, so I'm expecting something from that. I would like Logic to redeem himself, although I don't think we're gonna get any new music from him until probably 2019, but he may surprise us because he said that his album was gonna come 2 years after his Bobby Tarantino mixtape, and he dropped the next year. So maybe he'll feel artistically motivated this year to drop something crazy. I hope he does. If he doesn't, oh well, but the spot's open there, Logic, so don't be afraid to drop something. And that's gonna be it. Feel free to leave your anticipated albums down in the comment section below. Let me know what you want to be listening to for the year 2018, and let me know if anybody that I haven't mentioned in this list is dropping anything. Not expecting anything from Bryson. Oh yeah, Tory Lanez. I'm expecting an album from him. Tory Lanez, you dropped something. What was his album called? I Told You. That was okay. It was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but it was okay. But yeah, let me know what you've been listening to, what you want to hear, and I'll see you next time. It's been Shawn C, and I'm out. Peace. Have an awesome day.